Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Nucho Castro Libero, and this is Hey, what do you want to talk about? I'm super excited about having this guy on the show today because it's one of the things that I really want to learn about, because a long time ago what happened to me, I think I was abducted by a UFO. If you do not know what a UFO is, it's an unidentified flying object. It kind of like if you look up in the sky and you see like a plane, you know it's a plane, right? And then you look up and you see a pigeon and you're like, oh, that's a pigeon. And you look up and you see a kite, they're like, oh, look, some kids are having fun in the park and it's windy out. That's nice. But if you look up and you're like, ma, what the hell is that? Well, that's a UFO, an unidentified flying object. That's what it is. And I'm so excited about this guy, but I cannot tell you his name, because if I tell you his name, I can get in a lot of trouble. I signed a secrecy piece of paper, what they call NBA or something, something about I cannot say nothing about or the disclosure about his name. So I have to call him like a secret word, which they're going to hand it to me once he come in the studio. And whatever that word is, I got to call him that. I can't call him by his name, Jim Roberts. You know what I mean? So I'm super excited about that, because I know I've been promising you that I was going to tell you about my abduction. Well, today is the day, because I got a lot of questions for this secret guy's name that we're going to use instead of Jim Roberts. So please get yourself a drink and get yourself some of a popcorn or a snack, because you're not going to want to walk away, because you might miss something super important. So I'll be back in a couple of seconds. I got to go open the door. Please cover your ear, because we cannot hear anything that's going on, because this is super secret, because Jim can lose his job at Area Square 51. You might be asking yourself, hey, Newt, so what is an Area Square Base of 51? Well, Area Square Base of 51 is like a huge parking lot for us, UFOs, unidentified flying objects. Basically, it's a secret word for spaceship, or if you want to get a technical, spacecraft. And it's also the place where all of the aliens come and they sleep, and we do some study on them. They do some studying on us. And there's a back room where we make some deals, like, okay, let me keep one of you guys, and you can go ahead and abduct some of our people in return. Kind of like a foreign alien exchange students, like they do in high school. You know what I mean? And basically, that's what Area Square Base of 51 is. So I'll be right back. Cover your ears until I come back and I say, stop covering your ears. Okay? Thank you. Oh, I got a good idea. Siri, call Marcus Smith, the guest from the Last Quick Show. Hello, Mark. Hey, it's me, Nucho Castro Libero from Hey, what do you want to talk about? Hey, you were on my show maybe a week or 2 weeks ago. Remember me? Yeah, you let me have it, gavel sound? Yeah. Hey, Leeson, do you think I can borrow some space effects, alien UFO stuff? Oh, excellent, Mark. Yeah, email me at nuchocastrolibero@gmail.com. That's right. Oh, thank you so much, Mark. Okay, ciao. Welcome back, everyone. This is Nucho Castro Libero with Hey, where in the universe are you? I'm super excited for today's show. It is about aliens and other alien life forms in the universe. We are not alone. And today, we are going to speak to the Red Robin from Area Square 51. Believe me, this will be frightening. Welcome to the show, Red Robin. What secrets of the universe do you want to reveal today on my show? Hey, what do you want to talk about?
Nucho, our shared contacts had agreed that we discuss what I know and what goes on behind the scenes at Area 51 in the desert located in Nevada in the United States. It is time that the truth is revealed. It is time that the people understand that we are definitely not alone. And by the way, it's called Area 51, not Area Square 51.
Excuse me a minute. Did you inhale the helium before you come to this show? Because you sounded like a freak alien.
Nutso, as agreed by both parties, my voice needs to be disguised. I cannot risk revealing what I know. Without precaution, it would be the end of my life.
I'm sorry, Red Robin. I forgot. You see, I got a lot out of my mind. You familiar with Mark Zuckerberg? You know, the guy that created the Facebook?
Yes, I am. As a matter of fact, the government with Mark Zuckerberg are working together in order to control the masses, because if we can control the masses on a social level, when the truth is revealed, the fear that the people will be experiencing about what is out there,
Okay. That sounds very important, but listen, because this is very important. Well, Mark Zuckerberg, right? Which I believe is an alien. I mean, have you looked at that guy's face? I mean, his eyes are so tiny, and he looks like he don't got a nose, but his head is very long. It's like elongated, kind of like the Greys. You know what I mean? I mean, the guy is an alien, and plus he no have respect for other human life, because you know what he did it to me? He put me in a Facebook jail for 30 days. He totally abused my rights. He no read my Manda rights, and he no giving me the one phone call for me to call my lawyer. That Mark Zuckerberg is one cruel and cold, ugly looking, not even attractive, ugly looking gray alien. Okay, I didn't do nothing wrong, Mark Zuckerberg. I posted some stuff on your Facebook mind-controlling website, okay? That's what I did. You are one big stinking asshole of a gray alien. That's all I gotta say.
I really do not understand how that is relevant to the conversation I would like to have about revealing the secrets of the universe, and how there are other life forms that share our multiple universes and their incredible technology that can destroy our planet in a blink of an eye.
I tell you what's destructive, little Yoda. Your damn helium voice. How much longer do you think I can actually put up with that? You know what I mean? It feels like the freaking Death Star is shooting a photon phaser right in my eardrums, and they're beginning to bleed, and the blood is coming out of the side of my ears. That's what is destructive. Your helium voice, and not these aliens with superpowers. I curse Mark, and I give him the evil eye. Blink, 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 for letting me have this stupid special effect, and I wish him nothing but ill will. I hope he get a really bad lunch sandwich today. Okay, Red Robin, I got a question for you. Do aliens really abduct people?
Nutso, by the way, you're the one that provided this voice effect to disguise my voice. This is not my fault. I am getting very irritated with this interview.
Okay. Wait a minute, R2D2. I'm gonna be right back. I got another idea. Hey Siri, call the Mark Smith, guest from other show. Hey Mark, hey, it's me, Nucho Castrolibero. Hope I'm not interrupting you. Oh, nice. You eating lunch? Good, good. Oh, really? Oh, I'm sorry you got a bad sandwich. Hey, listen, can I ask you another favor? I'm having an issue with one of my guests. Can you send me another special effect, alien kind of thingy, or not alien, I don't know, something to disguise a voice, you know what I mean? Give me some samples, you know. Can you email it again, please? Yeah, nuchocastrolibero@gmail.com. Okay. I'm sorry about your sandwich. I really am. Bye-bye. Okay, Jaja Bing, I'm back. I think I figured out a solution to the helium voice. I think you would be surprised. So, where was I? Okay, I was asking you a serious question because I want to get back to figuring this out. Do aliens really abduct human beings?
Mitchell, that's a very good question. Other beings from other planets have been abducting human beings since the beginning of time. There have been proven cases that are within certain factions of our government where actual evidence is stored. Abductions did happen, does happen, and will continue to happen under an agreement that was signed back when Eisenhower was in power. Eisenhower not only believed that the military-industrial complex was growing way too big, but he also believed that they were behind these agreements.
Oh my god, I almost shit in my pants. Their voices are too scary. Wow, we're gonna have to go back into the other voice, but I'm gonna be right back, okay, Red Robin? Just wait over here 1 minute. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. I had to go check the windows in my car. I thought I had them rolled down and it's supposed to snow. So my next question for you is very important. So listen, I believe I was abducted. How would you know? How can you prove you were abducted?
Actually, Newto, there is a way to find out if you have been abducted. What you need to do is...
Because let me tell you, I think I was abducted. I cannot prove it, but one night I went to bed, right? And everything in my room was normal. There was nothing different. Nothing was, missing. And nothing felt, goofy like electricity in the air. And it was a winter night, you know what I mean? And I look out of my window to see everything in the backyard. If everything is okay, like I usually do. The garage lights are on, or, making sure the car is inside of the garage. And everything looked normal. The snow on the window was, accumulated. And there was some frost, on the window outside. I remember I drew a nice smiley face, and I was happy when I went to bed. And then I went to bed, and I was like, okay, I'm asleep in bed. But it was like the best sleep I ever had. You know what I mean? And I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute, something's wrong because I never sleep like this. And then I was thinking, oh, maybe I was abducted. You know what I mean? And I'm like, okay, I'm for sure in an alien spacecraft. And I'm thinking to myself, well, how did you get here, Nutso? Well, it is easy. What they did is they beam a light through my window. And in that beam of light, what it did is it broke up all of my, because your body made up of atoms. And it took all the atoms and they broke it all up. And they kind of transferred me into their mothership. Well, this wasn't a mothership. This must have been like a brother-sister ship, because you can't have a big ship coming down at that closer to Earth. So this brother or sister ship that I was transported to, it transported me to the mothership, and for sure I was on one of those metal steel tables that they got. You know what I mean, when they do the experiments on you? Because
I know exactly what you mean, Newt. So they're always experimenting. They're always probing. That is what they do. Probe, probe, probe.
I gotta tell you, well, I was cold. I was feeling cold, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, am I asleep? Am I no sleep? Am I in my bed? Am I not in my bed? Why do you feel cold? Obviously, you've been abducted, Nutso.
No doubt about it.
So then I'm laying it down, which I think is my bed, but it's probably not in my bed because I'm so cold. And I know they started probing me. I felt like I was probed everywhere. As a matter of fact, I even made a recording because on my bed stand I keep a little recorder because sometimes I come up with genius ideas for my show. So take a listen to this and let me what you think. Red Robin.
You were definitely probed many times.
Yeah, Red Robin, I think you're right. I think I was definitely probed. I just think that I remember that there was these guys with the big eyes and they were really kind of like, big head and they were looking down at me and they were making noise like and they would look at each other and one would go and the other one would go and then I would look at them and they would look at me and they looked like they were smiling or something. You know what I mean? Like they were making fun of me. I don't know.
So I speak, and I can guarantee you they were definitely making fun of you.
But I gotta tell you, I know felt nothing, right? But everything felt different. So all of a sudden, I wake up the next morning and I'm like, oh my God, that is the best sleep. And then I look around and I see everything in the room is exactly the way that it was. And that's how I know I think I was abducted. I cannot prove it, but because of the aliens, these guys are like super intelligent.
Very smart. They're very smart.
They made sure that everything in my room was perfect, just the way that it was. And I noticed that the window, the snow did not melt from the rays that came from the brother or sister ship. And they've refroze it. You know what I mean? Because they're that good. So, yeah, I was abducted and I was probed. You know what I mean? I would like to prove this.
Well, Mitchell, that's interesting that you say that. There are many common experiences like that people share. One sure way of knowing if you have been abducted and or probed, what you need to do is lift your shirt. And
I'm sorry, Jim Roberts. Red Robin, wink, wink. But we are all out of time. Wow, did the time go by really fast? Or maybe were we abducted and we found ourselves in some kind of time travel during a black hole or something? Who knows? But thank you to my listeners. Thank you to my guests. This was a fantastic show. And to my listeners, remember to check back next week because we got a great show. We got a very big star from a very big TV show. We don't know which star yet. And as a matter of fact, we don't even know which TV show. But it's going to be great. And don't forget, you guys, to check out my new YouTube channel on YouTube. It's going to be fantastic. I already got some clips up there. So, hey, I see you guys next week. I'm Nucho Castro Libero, and this is, hey, what do you want to talk about?